Good morning. It's Thursday. Already been a very eventful day. I had a tech come out and service our ice maker this morning. So he's gone, we're up and running. Just had to sell my soul to the KitchenAid man, but it's running. So, you know, priorities, really. I'm about to get myself ready. I woke up late, slept horrible. Woke up like nauseous and with a headache and just like, bleh. I always get kind of nauseous when I get a bad night's sleep. It's like my body, I don't know. I think it's trying to trick me. It's like, oh, you might be sick. You should take a nap. But really, I'm just tired. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready really quick and then get cruising with this day. Mason is over at one of the Airbnbs, the newer one, meeting a plumber because we had a whole fiasco. I have to go over there later today, so I'll like tell you about it when I get there, but we just need some gas piped. So sending up a huge prayer that they can get that done either today or tomorrow because someone checks in on Saturday. And I had a request to book this morning for today and tomorrow, and I had to tell them, unfortunately, we're working on something, so property's not available. That's such a bummer. I hated telling them no, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll show you all of that when I go over there, but in the meantime, let's put a face on. So this morning we had our ice maker. Oh, I already told you this. Ice maker's fixed. Had a funny encounter during that. I am paying this man who up until this point seemed like a lovely gentleman, who runs on cigarettes. And I'm about to hand this man my credit card, and as I'm doing so, he stops. And he's on the other side of the island from me. So there's like a good couple feet between us. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, can I see your nails? And I was like, sure. And so I hold my hands up and he's walking around the island now. And I'm like, oh God, okay, we like really want to see him. Takes my hand in his crunchy hand. His crunchy mechanic fix things. Never seen lotion since he was 2 months old. Hands. Takes them in mine. Looks at my nails. Asks me if they're real, if they're fake. Do I get them professionally done? Starts telling me about his wife's nails. And he's talking about how she does them herself. They're fake. And he doesn't know the words, but he's basically trying to tell me that there's a lot of growth between the fake nail or product and like her skin. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, whatever. And I'm like, well, you know, that can happen regardless of if the nail is fake or not, because your real nail, you know, it's gonna keep growing. So it's tough out here to be one of the ladies, but I understand your frustration as the man who just has to see them only when they're this close. And how he just really thinks that's super ugly. Okay. Thank you so much. Fortunately, glad mine were done just recently and I don't have a ton of growth. But appreciate your input, big guy. So, I would imagine every time he sees his wife's nail growth, he needs to rip a cigarette, you know, to deal with the anxiety related to that experience. And then we proceeded as usual. We're right back to paying for the service that he had just completed for me very successfully and efficiently. And you know, I just really didn't wake up this morning expecting to stand in my own kitchen in a crusty man's hands embrace discussing professional nail outcomes with a refrigerator and appliance technician. So, that happened. Makeup's done. I have on the pants and shirt that I just rushed to put on when I heard him ring the doorbell because I was in my PJs. And I am debating putting on adult clothes, but you know, I just don't really see that in my future, if I'm being totally honest. So I've like been considering a lot of things, like washing my hair. It's only been a couple of days. It's not like I've got like 2-week hair going here. But if I don't blow dry this shit, it gets greasy like after the first night of sleeping on it. So then I end up having to put a little bit of dry shampoo in it pretty much every day. After day 1, like I don't even make it 24 hours without needing dry shampoo. And that just gets a little old and a little weird. So I really should just learn at this point that I have to blow dry my hair on hair wash days. And I know that. I know better. And I'm gonna do better. Let's go do something productive. Let's rock and roll here, you know? Let's do it. Well, I needed some paper towels earlier for something, and I set them on the ground next to the top of the stairs so I'd remember to bring it back down. And I knew right away that was a bad call, Buena girl. That's a bad call, because your brother is naughty. I know, look at you. You didn't even do this. Sissy, I could easily blame you, except for I'm not that dumb. Yeah, I know you didn't do that. Yeah. Let's go check on your CP brother who's naughty and eats paper towels. Hello? Hello, dude. Oh, God. Hi, happy boy. Hey, did you eat some paper towel? I think you might have done. Did you do it, so? No, I don't think you did, Mama. Yeah. You're silly, but you're not a bad girl. Yeah, this is so pretty. Hi, Mama. Oh, hi, Mama. It's beautiful. Are you getting kind of jealous? Are you getting jealous? I love you, Henri. I love you, Bear. You're the best. Okay, moving on. It is Thursday. We got home Monday. Mason's luggage has not even made it out of the garage. Let's do this! Hobby Lobby was a lot less of a madhouse than I was prepared for. Also starting to get a little picked over, so I'm really glad I didn't put this off any longer. I just picked up some Panera. I need some soup. I don't know, it just sounds cozy. It's not even that cold outside today, but I'm like, yee, it's December. I don't know. About to watch a little bit of Grey's Anatomy for a second while I inhale this, and then I'll show you the oven situation that we're working on and take you along as I decorate the tree. I'm really excited about the pieces I got. They're a little bit all over the place, so we'll see if like my vision kind of comes together, but I was going for like a traditional but with a little spice, so we'll see. Well, we've got a couple sections here where the lights are out, which I knew was gonna happen. This is an old tree that I got for free, so I might keep this one and maybe put it like in the game room. Yeah, that's kind of a fun idea, and just do like a little bit more wild of a tree perhaps. But either way, this means I gotta go buy. I know these are like fixable, but I really just don't think it's worth the time when you can get like a pretty good tree for $100. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not looking forward to leaving again. I've been putting this off and I'm dreading like another step. So that's okay. I'm going to run to probably like Walmart and pick up an easy one because I bought the one at the other Airbnb at Walmart and it's so cool. I'll have to show. All right, I'm a little bit more excited now because I'll have to show this way they do new like pre-lit fake trees. I had never seen it before. Maybe this has been around for like a decade now and I just haven't bought a new tree, but it's pretty badass, so let's do it. 70 bucks later and we are in business. Okay, these trees are sick though, so let me show you guys. Well, this tree, unfortunately is not as cool as the tree at the other Airbnb at all, dang it. The base was cool, the way the tree went together was cool, everything I had never seen before. But this one's just old school. Anyways, what I was thinking though is about how, like, first thing is first, keep your motherfucking box. And I just was giggling to myself thinking about Mason and how that kid, first thing he would do is throw this box out. First thing. And then January 6th, he would be like, oh, where should I put this tree at? So funny. He cracks me up. Okay, call me crazy, but I believe there is a serious art to fluffing a fake tree, and that it can take your $70 tree from looking like a $70 tree to looking more like a $250 tree. Maybe I'm crazy, but in our house, every single branch, leaf, whatever these are called, got touched. And our tree, later in life at home, had these little gloves that you'd wear because this stuff gets kind of prickly, obviously, and kind of irritates your skin. And so you'd put on your little glovesies and floof all the tree branches up. Our tree at home right now doesn't have anything on it. Maybe a star. Actually, yeah, I do think there's a star up. But it's just a pre-lit tree and it looks so peaceful and calming, and I just can't bring myself to put my ornaments out. But then again, I'm also, I don't know, I go back and forth because we have a couple trees in our house and they are all like kind of fun. Usually we do one in our bedroom, and that one I'll leave completely plain because it's very cozy feeling. But then we'll do like some fun ones in the kitchen and like my office and stuff. This year I think I only did one in the kitchen. Then our primary tree is actually not the beautiful tree. It's not like the only ornaments that go on our primary tree usually are sentimental. My mom has collected ornaments my entire life, and we have an entire tree's worth. So they're all from like when we go on vacations or did something new or like a life event, she would make a ornament out of it. Like my first car, I have a key to that car. We have a key to like my childhood home. We have handmade ornaments from when I was a kid. We have stuff from vacations. We actually have like some cool handmade ornaments from an art like market when my mom and I went to Europe, from this place in Florence, Italy. We just have, they all just mean something. They're all labeled and they're all sentimental. So But it's also like not the most peaceful tree because every ornament is different. So I can't decide if it's me wanting a peaceful tree, the reason I haven't put the ornaments on it, or is it me like kind of having some kind of like a grief experience? Like I just don't want to see it this year. I don't know, because I don't really feel like it's a grief thing. But then again, when I think about it, I don't really love to think about it. So I don't know. Kind of trying to read myself a little bit as far as that goes. We'll see. I also thought about just starting like something new and still doing that tree in future years, but for this year, maybe just decorating it pretty. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. If we're being honest, I'm probably just gonna leave it there and not dig too far into it. We'll see. Anyways, this one I hope turns out. I went for kind of like a traditional with a little bit of flair. So we'll see. I might have to eliminate a couple of the things that I bought, but we shall see. My camera's dead, but I ran over to the other house really quick because somebody checks in tomorrow and I told her she could come anytime. She's this lady that's gonna be in town to visit her grandkids or something. She sounds really excited and is cooking a big meal and everything. So I told her, come whenever you want, girlfriend, starting at 8 a.m., whatever works for you. But I just came over to swap out some air fresheners. You know what's funny about the air fresheners is that was not my idea. And I actually probably would have been opposed to it. But I came here one day and there were air fresheners throughout the house, like a bunch. And it actually smelled freaking good. So I've just been replenishing them. I figured out what scent it was. And I actually now really like it and look forward to it. And when they start to get low, I'm like, I can tell, because it's not like it smells bad when they get low. I don't know, it's just a very clean smell and I'm into it. But funny, I'm like, I don't know who the hell bought all of these. I feel like it was a cleaner, but also I'm like, why would a cleaner spend money on that? I don't know, because guests will buy weird things. Like one of the bathrooms now has a little nightlight in it. I'm like, okay, well, maybe you've got a kid or an old person who needs a little nightlight. Who am I to judge? I don't know. Hair is clean. It's been air drying for a couple hours. Going to round brush it and put it in some rollers. That way it's ready to go. And then hit it.